Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker and Steve West. Welcome to Epic Book Recaps, where we dive into the heart of the books that shape our lives and influence our understanding of the world. Today, we are exploring a topic that is integral to our overall well-being, yet often overlooked in the hustle and bustle of our constantly on-the-go lives: sleep. Yes, that elusive, often deprioritized yet incredibly crucial activity that determines the state of our health and performance in everyday life. You may be wondering, sleep? I know all there is to know about it. But take a moment to consider this. When was the last time you had a full, uninterrupted 8 hours of sleep? If this question sends shivers down your spine, don't fret, you're not alone. Sadly, a growing number of adults are experiencing a sleep shortage. This lack of quality sleep is, unfortunately, leaving many people feeling persistently tired and unwell. In our fast-paced modern society, sleep is often overlooked, pushed aside to make room for more important things. But what really is more important than sleep? Over the next few chapters of this discussion, we're going to delve into the importance of sleep and its role in maintaining a balanced life. Many accidents we see today are actually the result of a tired driver at the wheel. Even cases of Alzheimer's have been linked to a decline in an individual's sleep. Every living thing on Earth operates on a 24-hour rhythm, and our brains have a built-in sleep clock that aligns with this. This circadian rhythm, guided by a cluster of neurons in our brains called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, syncs with the 24 hours of the day. This part of the brain is located above our eyes, and it receives light from the sun at sunrise and sunset, helping to set our internal body clock. However, not everyone's circadian rhythm is the same. We can essentially be categorized into 3 groups. First, morning larks, those who naturally go to bed early and wake up early the next day. They make up about 40% of the population. Second, night owls. These individuals struggle to fall asleep at night and tend to wake up later the following morning. Third, the in-betweens. These are the folks who can shift from being a lark to an owl, although this is often out of their control. They adjust to either depending on the situation. But what exactly happens when we start to feel sleepy? It's quite simple, really. The suprachiasmatic nucleus sends signals to our brain in the form of a hormone called melatonin. This hormone essentially tells our brain and body that it's time to rest. Stay with us as we explore how different hormones control our sleep cycle, how you can optimize your body's potential, and why it is essential to maintain good sleep hygiene. Did you know that melatonin can be used as a remedy for jet lag? It helps to induce sleep when you wouldn't normally be resting. There are different stages of sleep, where the brain carries out crucial functions such as consolidating memories and processing our dreams. There are mainly 2 types of sleep: NREM, non-rapid eye movement, and REM, rapid eye movement. NREM sleep is characterized by long, slow, and steady brain waves and a non-conscious state, while REM sleep is a conscious yet not awake state characterized by sharp, erratic brain waves. These 2 stages of sleep occur approximately 90 minutes apart and are necessary for a person to complete a full sleep cycle. NREM and REM perform different functions. NREM sleep helps to declutter the unnecessary neural pathways formed during the day as you rest, while REM sleep strengthens essential connections and consolidates memories and learning skills. If you're not getting enough quality sleep, you may find it challenging to organize your thoughts and manage your emotions effectively during everyday tasks. Your brain initiates sleep by first sending deep, slow NREM waves that put you in a hypnotic state, lulling you to sleep. Then it sends quicker, sharper REM waves that put you in a wake-like state known as dreaming. Dreams can encompass a wide range of experiences that might seem impossible in real life. Not everyone dreams, but if you do, it can be a fascinating experience. As we age, our sleep patterns undergo changes. From gestation to adulthood and old age, our sleep patterns continuously evolve. When a person is a fetus, they spend a significant portion of their 24 hours in deep REM sleep due to an important task the brain undertakes known as synaptogenesis. This process involves creating and developing synaptic pathways and neural networks that will be essential for the infant when it is born. However, as the child grows into a young adult, the sleep pattern changes and becomes a struggle between deep REM sleep and awakening, meaning the child will wake up several times during the night. This is because the brain has not yet synced with the Earth's rhythm. External factors can also interfere with adequate sleep, making it crucial to learn how to manage and control these influences. As the child moves into adolescence, there is a further decline in REM sleep and an increase in NREM sleep, meaning they'll likely sleep for longer periods. However, this changes once again in adulthood, where it becomes more difficult to fall asleep or stay asleep. One reason for this is a weakening bladder that fills up during sleep, causing frequent waking up to use the bathroom. As we grow and evolve, many aspects of our lives change. It's up to us to identify the patterns that make us feel good about ourselves and engage in activities that promote a healthy lifestyle. When we sleep, we allow our brain and body the time they need to rest, rejuvenate, and heal. Sleep is extremely beneficial for your brain, as it helps to unburden it from excess information picked up during the day. This cleansing function is carried out mainly during NREM sleep. Moreover, sleep plays a pivotal role in the process of learning. It helps strengthen and establish stronger neural connections associated with newly learned data, a function performed during REM sleep. This benefit of sleep extends to increasing proficiency in acquired skills, whether it's solving mathematical problems, performing complex surgery, riding a bike, or even flying a plane. Sleep also enhances creativity. During deep REM sleep, your brain recreates and replays the day's activities, memories, and other data in a vivid, imaginative manner. This is often the birthplace of the most original, creative ideas. Often, our dreams aren't just a single experience we saw, heard, or smelt. It's your brain's way of creating art from the pieces of information you provided it. Tilda Matthew Walker. However, neglecting sleep comes with severe repercussions. Just like a good night's sleep benefits your brain, lack of sleep can have detrimental effects. Here are a few ways that lack of sleep can harm us. Increased risk of car accidents due to fatigue. Reports suggest that fatigue-related accidents outnumbers alcohol or drug-related incidents. Emotional instability and irrational behavior are often the result of lack of sleep. Rash comments and actions will increase as you deprive your brain of rest. Increased feelings of tiredness and forgetfulness are other symptoms of sleep deprivation. Higher risk of Alzheimer's disease. This previously unexplained illness has been found to have a link to lack of sleep. Walker urges us to take our sleep health seriously to avoid this debilitating condition. Weakened immune system due to insufficient sleep can leave you vulnerable to life-threatening diseases such as cancer. Increased risk of heart attacks. While high cholesterol and genetics are often associated with heart attacks, Walker's research suggests that insufficient sleep is a major factor. It can lead to weak metabolism and contribute to the buildup of unwanted food in the heart's passageways, causing obesity, which can ultimately lead to a heart attack. If you continually deprive yourself of adequate sleep, your brain will slowly deteriorate, as will your body, leading to the weakening of your vital organs. Dreams are a result of the brain blending your thoughts, imagination, and memories to create new, often incredible stories. Dreams are a remarkable phenomenon that occurs during deep REM sleep. Notable figures like Sigmund Freud theorized that dreams are a way of fulfilling our unmet desires, and with the advances of modern science, we might be able to prove or disprove his theory. Dreams are in fact a fusion of logical and illogical thought processes mixed with our experiences, whether they occurred that day, that week, or over the last 3 decades of our lives. An overall reduction in the quality of life is the result of sleep deprivation, Matthew Walker. To initiate a dream, the brain modifies deep NREM waves and sends deep REM waves instead. But how does this happen? During deep REM sleep, 4 areas of the brain are activated: the part controlling visual perception, the part responsible for movement, the part responsible for autobiographic memory, and the part that controls emotions. These 4 areas work together to convince your mind that what you see, hear, feel, and smell in your dream are very real. This illusion is further enhanced due to the shutting down of the part of the brain responsible for logical reasoning, known as the prefrontal cortex during this period. These 4 zones of the brain are actually 30% more active when we dream, meaning that to dream is to feel more awake than when we're awake. So what exactly happens in a dream? Sigmund Freud proposed that dreams are unfulfilled wishes manifesting in disguised forms, a way to achieve our heart's desires in our sleep since we can't achieve them in real life. But this theory isn't based on scientific evidence. According to what we know from science, the function of dreams, or REM sleep, is to strengthen neural pathways formed during the day. Dreams have been known to alter brain chemistry, leaving you feeling refreshed and better in the morning. They help to decode and process the details of the previous day, as mentioned earlier, as a benefit of REM sleep. This process can lead to enhanced creativity, as shown in a study conducted by Walker. Participants were made to solve puzzles and unscramble words before and after sleeping, with one group getting REM sleep and the other getting NREM sleep. Interestingly, the group that had REM sleep showed a higher level of creativity than the group that only had NREM sleep. They were more motivated to solve problems and undertook tasks with significantly less stress, while their counterparts appeared uninspired and flat. There are numerous sleep disorders and conditions that can affect sleep patterns in different ways. Various sleep disorders or medical conditions can either occur during sleep, result from sleep, or even hinder sleep. Unfortunately, these conditions are often misdiagnosed and patients are typically prescribed a slew of sleeping pills. Some of these conditions include somnambulism. This term refers to sleep disorders that involve some form of movement. It encompasses conditions such as sleepwalking, sleep talking, sleep eating, sleep texting, sleep sex, and very rarely, sleep homicide. This is often associated with REM sleep, but it is actually a malfunction during NREM sleep where the body experiences a sudden surge of nervous energy. Insomnia. This is characterized by the inability to sleep and is often triggered by either psychological or emotional stress. It has 2 variations: onset sleep insomnia and maintenance sleep insomnia. The former refers to the inability to fall asleep, while the latter is the inability to stay asleep. Sadly, it's possible for both conditions to affect one person. It's important to note that insomnia is not the same as willful sleep deprivation. It's a serious condition, and anyone suffering from it should seek professional help. The consequences of sleep loss in the form of insomnia can include hypertension, anxiety, cardiac failure, and increased stress. Narcolepsy. This condition is characterized by a total detachment from society and an indifferent attitude towards anything but sleep, manifesting as excessive daytime sleeping, sleep paralysis, and cataplexy. The first symptom is a state of sleep attacks, where the patient is forced to sleep against their will regardless of where they are or what they're doing. The second symptom refers to the inability to move or speak during sleep. This is a result of deep REM sleep. Cataplexy is a pseudo-sleep state that mimics REM sleep and leaves you paralyzed. Fatal familial insomnia, FFI. This is a genetic sleeping disorder that is caused when there is an attack on the thalamus. This keeps the sensory signal awake always and prevents the patient from ever being able to sleep. Contrary to what you might think, there is such a thing as too much sleep. A healthy amount of sleep ranges from about 6.75 to 7.2 hours. Sleeping for longer can actually increase rather than reduce your mortality risk. Sleep is as essential to any living creature as oxygen. The benefits it offers are too vast and profound for us to continue denying ourselves the opportunity to experience them. As we go about our daily lives, we encounter increasingly more reasons why sleep is either unimportant or inaccessible. But it's crucial to cultivate a habit of quality sleep. It can literally save your life. Our modern lifestyles pose various threats to our sleep health. Numerous non-medical factors such as constant electric and LED light, regulated temperature, pharmaceutical sleep treatments, consumption of caffeine and alcohol, the use of alarms and early work schedules actively rob us of quality sleep. There are many external factors that can disrupt your sleep, but it's up to you to be aware of them and try to mitigate their effects. Maintain a healthy diet, establish a sleep schedule, and try to limit your use of electronic devices, especially close to bedtime. If you're feeling unwell, it's best to consult a doctor immediately. Not getting enough sleep can affect your ability to perform well as a parent, spouse, or employee. There's nothing more important than taking care of your health at all times. In conclusion, make an effort to manage and monitor your sleep schedule, ensuring that you get at least 6.75 hours of unassisted and unmedicated sleep, starting today and continuing for the rest of your long and healthy life.